But let me bring in Tushar on that. Tushar, perhaps you can't take away from Rajiv Gandhi's contribution towards technology, towards IT, and that's the larger claim that, or the larger fact that Ashok Gehlot was referring to. Perhaps he got a little carried away, is what Abbas says. Your response?
No, absolutely. In the 90s, people were waiting 6 months for telephone lines to be connected to their home. So obviously, India was going through an IT revolution spearheaded by Rajiv Gandhi. But using the logic that the Congress promoters are giving, I think the Congress and it's one of its former prime ministers is always also responsible for machine learning because acting like a remote controlled prime minister under the high command, he actually gave us the idea of machine learning. If you go back to one of the other former prime ministers who was very much interested in having cigarettes flown from one city to the other, this is where the logistics idea was born. So I think the Congress prime ministers have given a lot of technology to the world, be it logistics, be it machine learning, be it artificial intelligence. Madhav, on a serious note, you know what Congress is doing today? It's writing its own version of history because they are starting to live in a denial mode. It's rather very dangerous. I would rather have the Congress leaders talk about actual futuristic policies, but they don't talk about it. In their sycophancy, they're just trying to impress one family, a monarchy within a democracy. And probably, I agree with Tom Vadakam, Ashok Gehlot probably wants some bit of attention after losing the Rajasthan elections. And that is why he's doing all this nothing but as an attention stunt. But this is dangerous. This is like living in absolute denial. The computer engineer inside me is dying 1,000 deaths every time someone links Rajiv Gandhi to artificial intelligence. Maybe the man had great intent, but the man wasn't ahead of his time. He understood computers as they were back then, but no one in the 80s or early 90s could have seen how artificial intelligence would have evolved. Just like in 2025, we cannot see how artificial intelligence will evolve in 2075. It's that simple. So the psychophancy really needs to come to an end.
वरुण पुरोहित, आपको जवाब देना है क्योंकि आप सॉफ्टवेयर आईटी की जहां तक बात कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, टू सम एक्सटेंट यू मे हैव फैक्ट, ऑल्दो आपको भी जानकारी होगी द फर्स्ट कंप्यूटर in India was not brought during Rajiv Gandhi's time. It was brought way back in the 50s. That's when computers have been there and they have been in existence. Yes, Rajiv Gandhi may have played a role in popularizing it, but nowhere, by any stretch of the imagination, can you attribute artificial intelligence to Rajiv Gandhi 40 years ago.
माधव जी, मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि 1950s में कंप्यूटर आया, राजीव गांधी लाए कंप्यूटर, ये नहीं कहा। मैंने कहा राजीव गांधी का टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट में बड़ा विजन था, एक विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे। अभी आपके में बैठे
फादर ऑफ इंडियन कंप्यूटर रेवोल्यूशन का आपने,
मैंने कब कहा फादर ऑफ इंडियन?
दैट वाज अब्बास, सॉरी, दैट वाज नॉट यू, दैट वाज अब्बास, राइट।
टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट और सुपर 301 धारा की भी बात की थी, यूएस की सुपर कंप्यूटर की बात। और जो मैंने बात की थी, ये नहीं कहा बैलगाड़ी में टल जाए, मैंने कहा था विरोध किया था भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने टेक्नोलॉजी का।
आज भी वो सुखदेव भगत जी ने कहा था, लेकिन सवाल ये उठता है सर, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कब बताया? कहीं उन्होंने ये सपना किसी के साथ शेयर किया, किसी के साथ साझा किया था?
भाई देखो, ये आप ये आज के जो नैरेटिव क्रिएट कर दिया ना कंट्री में कि साहब एक परिवार को खुश करना है, ये थाली कटोरे बजाना, चाय के पकोड़े के ठेले लगाना, ऐसा विजन कांग्रेस पार्टी का नहीं है। इन लोगों की साइकोलॉजी वैसी है, नाले से गैस बनाओ, थाली कटोरे बनाओ, तो इनका विजन वो समझ में नहीं आएगा इनको, तो इनसे बहस करना ही बेकार है।
क्यों कह रहे हैं? अगर ये झूठ बोल रहे हैं, अगर ये फैक्चुअली करेक्ट चीजें नहीं कह रहे, तो क्यों कह रहे हैं अशोक गहलोत?
अशोक गहलोत का, आपने अशोक गहलोत का पूरा स्टेटमेंट पढ़ा हो तो उन्होंने कहा आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का जो सॉफ्टवेयर अब आया है, ये सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट का जो विजन था राजीव गांधी का था, टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट भारत का, और वो
सर राजीव गांधी का सपना था। ये सपना आपने देखा है, आपने सुना है, कहां से बोल रहे हैं अशोक गहलोत? ये
राजीव गांधी का सपना नहीं था 21st सेंचुरी, उनका नहीं था टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट,
आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस राजीव गांधी का सपना था, ये स्टेटमेंट है।
अरे आप
सहमत है कि नहीं है?
आप राजीव गांधी जी का सपना टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट का था, इसलिए एआई के आगे भी
the सपना was, the dream was of technological advancement, not of artificial intelligence. Tushar, respond.
In January 2014, 3 months before the Lok Sabha elections, the Congress tried to carry out a pilot project of DBTs for LPG subsidy. It was shut down within a week because they did not have the means, the understanding as to how to conduct a DBTs for something as basic as an LPG subsidy in 2014. And here we are to sit and believe that somehow in the 1980s, the same Congress party had cracked the formula for technological advancements in India. This is absolute balderdash, honestly. In 2014, what was the internet penetration in India? What was the 4G coverage in India? Forget 5G. What was the 4G infrastructure like? What was the 3G infrastructure like? How many villages were connected with wired broadband? No clues about that. The Congress did absolutely nothing, even between 2004 and 2014, to take internet penetration in this country from a selected urban pockets to the entire rural pockets. It was under the Narendra Modi government, especially after 2017-18, that we have seen internet penetration and digital economy growing. So I don't know what illusionary digital or technological advancements the Congress promoters are talking about.
Respond to that, Abbas. Which are the technological advancements you're talking about? The ground reality and the
I will
experience is
answer
quite
that.
different, says Tushar. Respond.
Well, Tushar.